Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Cage Talk. Today, we have an MMA legend in the house. We have my friend Héctor Lombard. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good, brother.
Good, good. Thank you for coming on. And man, you've been in the fight game for quite a while, right? How long have you been doing this, man?
24 years.
24 years. That's wild. I know I remember seeing you fighting in Pride back in the day, UFC, bare knuckle. I mean, you have done every combat sport known to man.
Yeah, and plenty more to come. I've been trying to get into the karate combat, but I don't know what's going on with these guys. They don't want to have me or something.
They don't want to have you. Why? Too
No,
dangerous.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm saying because I'm like, what the fuck? I need that karate combat.
Gotcha. What started off your career and stuff? Was it a young age at doing what was your first discipline?
Yeah, getting beat up by my dad.
Okay.
I learned how to defend myself, ducking the punches,
Hmm.
and little by little, I learned how to fight. So I've been in the game. I'm actually been in the game for like 40 years.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Non
yeah.
professional, but professionally 24 to 25 years. But
Okay.
no professional 40 years
40 years. Gotcha. Where were you born and raised?
in Cuba.
In Cuba? What part of Cuba?
Matanzas.
Matanzas.
Are you Cubano?
Yes. My grandparents are from San Fuego.
Oh, no. I like that.
Yeah. So Matanza. That's cool. That's cool. And obviously, Cuba has a good reputation of having good wrestlers, right? Having good boxers as well. Was that the first? Um, was that the first discipline you went into? Is boxing or no?
Yeah, it was kind of like a little bit of baseball and
Hmm.
then judo,
Hmm.
wrestling, and then MMA.
Okay. And what year did you get out of Cuba?
I was turning into
Okay. And you
20 years old.
go? Where'd you go from Cuba? For because I know with my grandparents went to Spain, and from Spain they went to New Jersey. That's how it.
Yeah, I went in Australia and then from Australia came here.
Oh wow, you went to Australia.
Yeah.
How long were you in Australia for?
I mean, I'm Australian citizen. I don't know if you can call that Australian also, but I feel like I'm Australian.
Okay.
So from Australia, I came here.
Okay.
I want
And,
to go back to Australia though.
oh, did you?
Yeah,
Why Australia? You like it better there?
yeah, it's beautiful,
Yeah.
and I have a lot of good people down there.
Okay. All right. And did you go to from Australia to the United States? Were you going there for a mixed martial arts career, or what was your intentions? Uh,
I went there for judo, and
okay.
then from judo, I switched.
Okay. And man, like I said, you've had some some battles with some people. I mean, you fought. I mean, a list of people: Jesse Taylor, Yoshio Koma, Nate Marquardt, Jake Shields, Dan Henderson, Johnny Hendricks. The list goes on and on of people you fought. Um, what was maybe your toughest challenge, or what was an opponent that you still remember to this day that gave you some
I
problems?
only remember my ex-wife. She's my biggest opponent. That fucker.
That's us.
Thanks to her, I could do better, a lot better. And then, I
Solid.
mean, it's thanks to me, fucking being a beta. That's what you get, a controlling bitch. Fucking try to tell you what to do, and then next thing you know, like you lost everything, and then you try to get back, and it's too late.
Yeah.
It happens to a lot of people, but I'm trying to work out people through my experience. That's why I'm into the beta thing all the time, because I was one of them.
Okay.
And I'm trying to work up the people to don't be that guy. You know, fulfill your dreams, fulfill whatever you're gonna feel that you want to do, fulfill it. Do not fucking listen to anybody besides you and the inner you. Do not listen to anybody else. You and the inner you. Because obviously we are two people, right?
Yeah.
You know, our body, which is, you know, dies here, and our spirit, the ones that goes and we last forever, right?
Yeah.
So that guy is talking to you. That's the only guy that you listen to. That guy and you.
Yeah.
Besides that, nobody is entitled to have any opinion. Nobody's entitled to say shit. Say fuck all. And this is a fact, bro. And yeah, she was my biggest opponent, like argument and fucking bitching about everything in life. And I try to walk out people, man. I'm trying to walk out people. They think like I hate on betters. I was one of them. You know, you don't have to be weak to be a beta. You can be a beta for fucking being instrumented by other people.
Yeah. All right. That's a solid answer, sir. And so the X, obviously the X. Let's talk a little bit about fighting. I mean, obviously you fought all over the world. How was fighting in Japan? I know you fought a little bit in Pride. How was that time of your life? How was that?
Well, they called me up in short notice. The first time they wanted to show me the event, and next thing you know, like they were kind of like fucking say like, okay, you want to fight, just fucking, getting it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then from there, they did the same thing with the second fight with Gaga Musashi. And yeah, I don't have like a really good experience over there in Japan. But I wanted to kind of like fight all the time, so
definitely
I went for the right.
Gotcha. And that's where I think it was Bushido 11 and 13 is when you fought.
Yeah.
Right? All right. And then you came back to the States. You eventually get into the UFC. Tell me that whole experience on getting into the UFC.
No, I'm going to Bellator first.
Yep, Bellator, exactly. How was Bellator? And you went to Bellator like what? It was like Bellator 3 or something, right? When it first started.
Yeah, I was the first champion in the tournament.
Yep. How was that organization? Bellator, obviously, now being.
I mean, it was good because there was no bias. It was not, you had to own it. You know what I mean? They put a bunch of people on one side, and they put a bunch of people on the other side, and then the winner wins the tournament. Which is I like it a lot because nobody's choosing your destiny.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you noticed, but if you have a good manager, you get good to the title before a lot of people that don't deserve it.
True. And how was that moment, that fight when you won the Bellator championship?
It was good. Then I won the third season again against Slemenko. And then I'm just met the biggest enemy of my life. I was drinking, drugs, alcohol, you name it. And then I signed with the UFC right after that.
And how was your experience with that company?
With UFC?
Yeah.
To be honest, I wasn't even there, bro. Like, there was so much going on at that time with my ex, like the whole drama, her, like, her greed and her stupidity. And everything was going so fast that I didn't even notice about anything.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird. And you probably wouldn't understand that, but a person that is being in my shoes understand like everything was happening so fast that I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't even fucking realize what's going on.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So out throughout your UFC career, was that with the what was happening with at the time your wife and stuff, all the
Ex, ex,
ex yeah,
ex-wife.
ex-wife. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me put that in the capital X. Yeah, the ex-wife.
And yeah, um, little did I know when I kind of like tried to wake up, it was too late because um it just happened. You know what I mean? Like it's like when you into a routine of always arguing and always drinking and always like um fighting with the bills and fighting with how much that person is paying you, you
Mm-hmm.
know, how much that person took your money and just shit like that. Next thing you know, that shit happens so fast. Next thing you know, you like 3, 4 years gone, and you don't even know what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
And I I wanted to get a break, put my shit together, and then I signed with Ben Ako. And these fuckers, they didn't like me either. So right now, after that, I had like a fight in the Eagle FC,
Mm-hmm.
and then I had another fight with the
Gamebred, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Now the reason you just wanted to try bare knuckle out because you went from UFC from MMA, then you went to bare knuckle, and then you went to the the bare knuckle
Yeah,
MMA.
I've been doing bare knuckle since I was a kid, though. I had to do bare knuckle with my dad,
Yeah.
so I had to defend myself with punches,
Mm-hmm.
with no protection, against my dad, and that fucker was 10 times bigger than me,
Yeah. Yeah. Do you feel like the transition was easier for yourself from MMA wearing gloves to
Yeah, basically 70% of the scars that I have on my face is because it was caused by my dad. So I've been doing this bare knuckle since I'm fucking 7, 8 years old.
now was your dad was it
An
because
alcoholic.
was okay, okay. Gotcha.
I beat him up though at the end.
Did you?
Yeah, he kicked me out of my house.
But
Yeah,
you
beat
got
him up bad.
okay. You still talk to him? Is he alive still or no?
No, I beat him up because I already was pissed because I had a dog. I got a dog. Somebody gave it to me. So when he would have come drunk to beat me up, my dog would bark,
Okay.
and he went and grabbed my dog and throw my dog in another province.
Oh wow.
Oh, you from Matanzas, right?
No, se fuego.
So like up in Cuba, you have
Yeah.
municipios y provincias.
Mm-hmm.
He hated that dog so bad that he threw the dog in Havana.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, "Where's my dog?" He goes, "I throw it out." So I beat him up. How the fuck you throw my dog out, bro?
Yeah.
And then he kicked me out of my house. Oh, it wasn't my house. It was his house. So yeah, I've been doing this for a long time, bro.
Gotcha. I mean, your fights, there's never been a boring Hector Lombard fight, I tell you that. So
I know, but I think I don't even know what the fuck is going on with my life. Honestly, sometimes I ask me, Why is all this shit and trash have to happen to me? You know,
Mm-hmm.
I had to get married with the women that it was totally fucked up. Um, that she was she was raped and I didn't even know anything about it. Because if I wouldn't know, like she had like some issues with rape and all of that, I'm marrying a fucked up person.
Yeah.
And same with my dad. What I had to fucking out of everybody had to grow up with a alcoholic. And then even in this fucking band on the last one, this guy, David Feldman, hated me. That I don't know if you see the secrets that this fucking guy had on me, from Juggernaut grabbing the bell at my press conference, like, and they all grabbed me at the end.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, this guy is the one that walking towards me,
Mm-hmm.
and you guys grab me. I'm sitting, dude. I'm fucking sitting.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy comes out of nowhere, obviously all set up, right?
Mm-hmm.
He comes out of nowhere and go and grab my bell and throw the bell. Obviously, all that shit was set up.
Yeah.
But goes and beat the band to the floor. Meanwhile, I was sitting.
Yeah.
You see the bullshit here?
Mm-hmm. And that was
And they all grabbed me. They all grabbed me, and David Fimmer grabbed my bottle and my water bottle because I was about to throw the water bottle into this guy's face or whatever. He grabbed my bottle. Everything was set up.
Oh wow.
From there to have this juggernaut never made weight. This fucker was like 40 pounds heavier than me. And I'm like, this guy didn't fucking cut weight.
Jeez.
I was cutting down to 185, dripping and getting all depleted. Meanwhile, when I see the guy at the press conference, I'm like, fuck, this guy didn't fucking cut weight.
What was his weight at the end?
I don't know, because nobody knows.
Oh God.
He never checked the weight, though.
Oh wow.
Everything is controlled by David Fleming in our organization. So who knows what really happened? And of course, they wanted me to say shit. Okay, why you fucking do that shit to me?
Yeah.
But yes, once again, I'm the only guy that that once again all that shit had to happen to it. And the list goes on. I just don't understand, bro. I don't understand, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, there's things that everyone goes through, but I get you on that with that whole, especially the weight cutting and stuff. And that was in bare knuckle, right? That's what we were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, in every organization, it's always something that doesn't allow me to be successful. It's a joke.
So what are your plans now? What are you doing? Are you I know you said you just fought in the Game Bred Fighting Championship. You won. Are you going to do another fight like that? Are you going to go back to bare knuckle, or is there something? I know we were talking a little bit earlier about it, but
that's even like another thing. Like, you see this referee in that shit. Like, he even wanted to take my fight away from me. I'm like, bro, this guy, I never touched this guy from the back of the head. You see this shit?
mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? I even was kind of like warn you, like, hey, bro, stop this fight. This guy's stopping. But it's the story of my life. It's always, it's that way always. I'm pretty sure you didn't like me either, but you give it a try.
Yeah, I like you.
No, I was just saying, I was just, fucking around, saying like,
I like you, man. Like I said,
yeah.
Wanted to hear your story.
And I know that for fact because I got information from other people. They are, reporters,
mm-hmm.
and they talk to them and say, like, oh, like we don't even want to asking a question because, what about if he flips or whatever. And I'm like, well, you know, if you don't fucking being biased and you don't fucking, you know, be correct, I'm gonna just tell you you're a fucking piece of shit.
Sounds about right.
You know what, right?
Yeah.
That's why now none of them they want to do interview with Strickland either, because he gonna call you the way it is. But okay, we're living in America, motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the beautiful of this country. Move to Cuba or move to China, where, you know, whatever the news is gonna be always talking about the revolution.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna be, your life is gonna be suck. Crazy, bro.
It's crazy times we live in there. It's wild. But like I said, man, I'll interview you. I like you. You can flip out. You can say whatever you want here, man. I'm here to listen and talk to
I
you.
know. I'm saying, like, I know for a fact, like, you know, whoever I attract is the right person. And I learned that. I learned that because I started studying philosophy and all of that because of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I find out, like, they just don't want to be around you because they fucking gotta do some stupid shit. You know, all these betters gotta do some stupid shit.
Yeah. Well, Hector, what are your plans, man? What do you see yourself doing the next year or two? What is Hector Lombard's plans? What are you doing?
Sorry.
Well, don't be sorry.
Look, I gotta stop focusing myself a little bit more in the business side and just kind of like
Okay.
be more independent, because it's something weird that's been happening, and I don't understand what's going on. Um, but yeah, you know, I'm just gonna like fortunately I'm smart enough to figure out some shit outside the fighting and all of
Mhm.
that, because it's a lot of fucking, you know, biased people towards me, bro. And I need to just take care of me, you know.
Yeah, 100%. That's the first thing you should always do.
Let me
And
ask you a question.
what's up?
Is that your spot?
Is this my spot, as in my house?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's nice, bro. You got like a little memorabilia behind you, bro.
Yeah. This is well, I have this is actually my garage. I'm in my garage. But yeah, I have one wall. I do a channel that I cover the football team, the Titans, and then the other wall, which I didn't have enough time to prep, I have all the the fighters I've had on the show. I don't know if you can see it like this.
Hey,
So
bro, you rich as fuck then. It's a
yeah.
nice place, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Damn. Gotta show that to the world, bro.
Yeah, I had a couple of fighters on. You know, I had Chris Lieben on, Jamie Bonner. I like all those fighters. You know, I've been watching MMA.
I want to send you a hat.
Sounds good.
Send me your address. I want to send you the hat. Let me listen to the story, right? This is a true story. I mean, everybody knows that I ain't fucking lying. I never lied to nobody. You know when you lie, when you fucking told shit, or when you told lies.
Yeah.
So I don't lie, right? So um I remember, like, we were together in the boxing gym,
Mm-hmm.
and that day the Gypsy King came along.
Okay.
And I'm always, that's why I'm always into frequencies and shit like that, because sometimes people gonna like you And sometimes people won't like you at all.
Yeah, it happens.
And nothing to do with you. It's just about frequencies. It's all about levels of vibrations, right?
Okay.
I'm really good at that. You know, I've been studying that for a long time. We can do another interview, whatever you want about it. And I'm always have issues with people with a low frequency.
Okay.
They feel intimidated. They don't feel like they belong. You know, I've been doing this shit for a long time, and I know, like, my vibration is too high for them, and they don't like that feeling, so they fucking running away from me, shit.
Okay.
And I'm there in the gym, and this motherfucker of Tyson Fury would even fucking look at me, the prick.
Really?
Bro, I had a great time with his brother. His brother's a cool dude, man. And, you know, we were training together, me and his brother, whatever. The fucker would have never even fucking come close. So I said to myself, let me go over there and ask him for the autograph. They had that I have, which is like the Champ Wraps, my brand. And I go and I say, like, hey, you know, you might sign the half with me, please. Kind of like, you know, to break the ice.
Yeah.
And at the same time, show, like, you know, I had no ego. You know, when it comes to that department, like, you know, I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to open up. He goes, sign the hat. Didn't even look at me. Of course, I got to say the hat to you because I don't want that fucking hat, right? But, yeah, fuck this motherfucker, bro. He's a low energy piece of shit, bro. And I said, like, I was going to say, like, bro, I'll fuck you up. In a real fight, me and you won't belong. I take you down and I'll fucking shock the shit out of you. I make you pee here. Yeah, obviously, in boxing, he fucked me up.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's stupid. But, you know, I saw him training with Nick Diaz that day, and Nick Diaz owned that motherfucker. You know how many times Nick Diaz took me in? 3 times. Easy. Easy. Nick Diaz took him down. Imagine what I could do to that prick. But anyways, you know, he's a fucking selfish, low energy. No wonder he got pissed off at Joe Rogan, because Joe Rogan just say the truth. Yeah. Bro, in a locker room or anywhere, you get locked up with John Jones. John Jones is gonna own you. You only do boxing. You doing a limited sport. Boxing is a sport. It's only have 4 techniques. Yeah. A jab, a hook, an uppercut, and a cross. There is nothing more that the boxing do. A little bit of footwork, but that's it. You got 4 techniques and a little bit of footwork. We've been doing this shit forever. MMA has, like, you have unlimited techniques because you combine all the sports together. Judo, wrestling, BJJ, each one of those, or all of these techniques alone, is about thousands. Judo has over thousands techniques. Yeah. But anyways, I gotta send you the hat. I'm gonna send you the hat. Send me the address, and I will ship the hat. And that is the story of the hat. So, one day when you display the story about Héctor Lombard's brand, the Champ Wraps, came to the gym, go sign the hat by Gypsy King. But this is the story. He hates the guy.
Gotcha. But you know what? I'd rather have a picture of Héctor Lombard with an autograph would be better, in my opinion.
I got you that too.
All right. Sounds good, man. Sounds like a deal.
Well, you sound like a very, let me say this, you know, to the end of the conversation, because I got it wrong. You sound a very genuine guy.
Thank you.
And that's why, probably that's the reason why we get along, because you're a very genuine guy. and I get along with genuine people like that.
I do too, and we're both Cuban, so that's a plus. You don't get that many, especially over here in Texas. We don't get that many Cubans. Miami, yeah, you walk down the street.
But look, listen, just be happy with that.
Yeah,
be happy with that, because I would say this, right? And obviously a lot of Cubans take it to the wrong way, but they should not. Cubans hate Cubans, and the reason why is because that is being indoctrinated to us through Castro. Do you know like Cuba was the most wealthy country in the whole world?
Yep.
In the whole world. I'm talking about the whole world. It was so much gold in Cuba. Way before the Spanish people.
Yeah.
Cuba already had the settlements. The Indians were immigrating to Cuba. Everybody was immigrating to Cuba. That's why Cuba is called the key of the Caribbean, because Cuba, it was very wealthy. People couldn't understand why. Cuba, it was amazing. And then, obviously, Americans used to fly to Cuba, party in Cuba, all of that, you know the whole story. Then, they sent Castro to Cuba. Castro didn't born in Cuba. This is a lie. Castro born in America. Fidel Castro is a Jesuit. You look it up. Fidel Castro is a Jesuit. He's studying in the Jesuit school here. And they said Castro to Cuba. Fidel Castro didn't born in Cuba. And he went and his point to be there in Cuba was to divide the people, because we were too healthy. And since then, Cuba's being an experiment. But Castro was the guy who divided us. He put a guy in every corner to fucking snitch on you. He put CDRs. He put like all the shit that he created. It comes back, from the Phoenician, from the Phoenicians, from the Babylonians back in the days, because Fidel Castro is part of the Rothschilds. All these motherfuckers are linked to Castro. So, thanks to that, Cubans are the only people that don't support each other. You see Puerto Ricans, they will fly to see one of his fighters. You see Mexicans, they will kill for one of his fighters. You don't see that in the Cubans. You know why? Because Castro fucked the shit up.
Facts.
But I love you. You're a great dude. Great talking to you, bro. Do an interview with me anytime you want, bro.
Sounds
okay?